Okay, I was going to make a joke and say that black people can turn anything into a party. And then I saw that white people were DJing, so I'm like, oh. Okay. Anyway.
Hola, 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 hola. Good, man.
Late.
How you doing, mate?
I'm good. I was actually just thinking to myself, you actually missed out on a lot, eh? Two people pulled out from the initial list that we had.
Okay.
So I just had to. It's just been crazy, man. It's just been like a very, very crazy morning this whole entire time. So thank you for pulling through.
Always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure.
Thank you for pulling through. And yeah, I think we're just gonna show you guys basically what I do at Words in My Mouth. And I feel like you guys missed like the juice where I was a bit agitated, but now I'm cool, because I know this is show business, and the show must go on kind of vibe. But I'm just excited that this man decided to show up finally and do this. So yeah, we're just gonna take you on a journey of Words in My Mouth, and we're just gonna show you around, and yeah, maybe meet a few people, maybe not meet a few people, but yeah, this is where the journey starts. It's about an hour and 30 minutes to our actual show, so we still got time to record and banter, and yeah, we're just gonna continue this lap.
Ooh, all right.
Oh, that's my VIP ticket. I'm showing you the wrong thing. Well, because of this.
VIP tickets. Sorry.
Oh, because of this. This is
Must I continue? 1. If I could, I'd nail these edges, the edges of stars. Sacrifices body to the sky, hoping to resurrect that someone so spiteful enough to not care about you anymore. 2. Staple me to a cross. Pierce my side with the broken promise, and I will bleed all the crooked.
Hi everyone, I'm Mamiki Mix, and I'll be your MC for today. So I apologize for being late, but I don't think I should really apologize because I look good. Okay, please clap hands for Gwanele Ntuli who was here. So my friend, the co-founder of Words in My Mouth, has been pushing this business for more than 5 years, and I joined him like 2 years ago, and we were consistently, initiating and executing shows, and it really made me fall in love with written word and poetry because it's extremely powerful, right? And it acquires for people to be extremely vulnerable with whatever they're going through. And if you're deep and you're a compassionate person, you can really read not only what people are going through, but what they have overcome through their poetry. So I was once a poet as well, but I stopped because I saw the power in my words. So I always needed for my ending to be happy, because I believe that whatever I write down, it happens. So, I learned to be extremely cautious in what I indulge my senses into, especially with what's happening in my life. I choose extremely wisely which perspective I take, no matter how morbid or sad I may be for the season. I always look forward to, witnessing the grace of God. So, firstly, I'd like to welcome everyone. It's not firstly or lastly or, yeah, I welcome everyone, and it's really amazing that we get to share this space regardless of what's happening. And I hope you guys really enjoy what the poets have to, open their hearts up to and say to you guys.
I think I just get inspired by up and coming young poets because they still have that fire of just like, I want to be a poet, I want to be a poet, So I'm really, really excited about that, about those particular people's journeys.
I tried writing a love poem the other day, and I realized the words couldn't come to my mind, so I ended up writing a love note to love, saying, "Love, I will wait for the right words so that I can finish my poem, for the right moment so that I will know what to do when love comes by, for the right time where I will finally say me and love know each other on first name basis."
Dear white boys, I do not utter in a loud voice. Dear white boys, I say without a trace of anger, but the sight of my melanized skin might lead to the assumption that she is merely just another bitter black girl. Dear white boys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry the words escaping these plump lips an unforeseen apology, since you'd never expect this ebony figure expressing polite regret.
So then he killed her. That to love is to be hung. That's what we tell a woman, right? Told it to Tsehofatso, so there she hung while she carried his child, because love will make you carry things for them, right? No, you see, when I speak of sacrificial love, I draw the line at Calvary. I will not tolerate your abuse in the name of love, because Jesus already hung so I wouldn't have to, so that no woman would ever have to. So
myself, how did it get to this? How did I become a tourist and alienated from my own father? I remember. It was when I first showed him my first performance. I could see the disappointment in his face when he saw me take center stage, a somewhat 14-year-old kid writing poems far older than his age and forcing people to remember his names. I keep it on days, the pressure becomes too great.
As free as the soul is from birth? Is it free will when the Father will choose to accept you by judging you from what you did with it? Is it free will if you're being monitored by the judgment of Him? The choices you made with it will lead to your nirvana. Is it free will, or is it manipulation quoted in the blood of Jesus Christ that's meant to accept us all? For all of us are bound by kin. Is it free will indeed, or are we just caged with the thought of being free when we are still being judged?
You and I, yeah. All we was told is the fuck doesn't compare to talking through the night. Through the night, yeah. All we was told, removing the heart from the chest is like a slow suicide. It's like a suicide. All we was told is no better feeling than knowing you riding with your do or die.
Rape really is. Consent sounding like a loophole for a PPE tender. Services like prostitution being rendered. Yet men lust and desire is fresh steak. Medium rare, forcefully groomed and thinly sliced prepared. Delta variant higher than any other Mount Everest. Contagious than any other virus strain. Mr. Depopulation and his army on the reign. Painful to see sisters and brothers defeated by the so-called seasonal adjusted unemployment rate. 46.3% amongst the youth bed lies about statistics using numbers we can't relate. A few cops in when we're told it might be too late. Blaming looters and opportunist criminals. Everybody except the economic standardized system that oppresses till date. Elon Musk, on or must go. Taking chances with no answers. Multiple theories and philosophies in life and our existence of human beings. Many questioning and
Talebeng valenin lela Besiti yani onto futin diaboniswa Ngoni ngobeng phakathi kwam Dibali sibali nokuba Nokuvuka kwamntu nolonwabo lungapheliyo Abantu dale bengibaleni indlela Besithi yani yonto futhi ndiyaboniswa Ngoli ngobe ngaphakathi kwam Dibali sibali nokuba